Holy crap, guys, we're live. We're actually live again. We gotta share this on Discord. We gotta make sure everyone in the club knows that we are live. So we don't need to be switching. Don't you hit like the don't switch 3 times on whatchamacallit Discord, and then it just doesn't switch. It's like, why are you asking me? Then why are we, what are we doing? All right, might take a minute. We gotta share to oh my gosh, my computer is acting up today. There we go. There we go. Bonita. We gotta make sure we're checking every now and then. Alright. Their announcements, there it is. There we go. Now it's put up. On Twitch. So we should start seeing the gang pop in. Or it's shared on YouTube, Discord. It's shared on Discord, not what am I even talking about? Like, what am I even talking about right now? Is there a way to like shrink Discord so like I can have that semi on screen? Nah. It's bad. Hey, what is up, Empty Ethan? What is up, funny Hispanic boy? Welcome in, everyone. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, we haven't streamed too much. We're finally getting back into it. Well, okay, I'm lying. We got back into it. And then I dropped the bombshell of like, hey, I'm moving in a week, so I'm not getting back into it, but now I'm getting back into it. So that's the sum up of what it's been like, guys. That's the stream. That's the sum up. But what is up, guys? Welcome in, everyone. How you doing, Ethan? Empty, good to see y'all, funny Hispanic boy. It has been a minute. How have you been? I don't believe you were on the last stream, were you? I don't believe you were. So quick little synopsis for everyone. We got to get online because we're probably gonna do a couple raids. So what's been happening is I moved, and then I got to switch to like 2 days before I moved, and I played through the entirety of Scarlet Violet again on the Switch. This is a new account, and it feels really good. It's kind of sad, but it feels like this is finally letting go of the... Oh, I traded shinies over. I was like, where did I get 11 shinies? That still doesn't add up. Did I miss a shiny? I guess I don't really care that much, but what the heck? I wasn't, but life's been good. That's good to hear, man. Good to see ya. It's good to see you. I'm glad to hear life's been good for you. Yeah, we streamed once. And then I moved, and as you can see, we're clearly in a new environment, so we're chilling. So I replayed through it again. It's kind of sad, but it feels like I have let go of the final bits of JamTube that were lingering on, and that was my trainer OT. So we've let go of that. We are now Dragon Jam, and I refuse to have any more JamTube OT Pokemon in my game. There's one I might bring in. I might bring in the shiny Rayquaza Hunted and Go. I might do that. I have not decided yet. I might go for a new one when the Rayquaza event comes out, but that's the one, just because that's not even about the Jam Tube. That's about the shiny Ray. I don't even care for shinies that much in Scarlet Violet. Like, I literally don't. I'll probably give away a lot of shinies I find in this game to viewers, if we're like streaming and we find one. But like now, Shiny Ray is a little different. That's a Shiny Ray, so it counts shinies and raids. Okay, I was gonna say because literally, this is my shiny collection. I have a Psyduck, and then I have these. And then of course I have I did trade over, of course, the Azumarill you traded me empty, and then Cosmic traded me a Whimsicott, and I love shiny Whimsicott. And I think I'm biased because I love Whimsicott as a Pokemon, so I default love it shiny, and then I love Azumarill, so I trade these over. But, you know, outside of these two, this is my, like, just the shinies I have. I have the events. And then I have a Psyduck. So I just have one legendary and then 5 random event mons. So, you know, there we go. I finished my team in champions. I think I had a 15 win streak before losing the streak. Holy moly. 15 is crazy. Are we talking singles or doubles? But I have a monitor. Why am I looking at the computer screen? I have a monitor. Look at the monitor, Dragon. Come on. But, yeah, so the goal today is I want to build my competitive team back. Because this is my competitive box. I guess we'll change you to box 2, because I'm not going to be using you for a long time. So I kind of lied in my video yesterday. I decided I want to build a singles team for now. Because, I don't know. I just feel like if I'm going to play ranked, I have a lot better of a chance of dealing with, like, all the box legends. It was doubles. Like, doubles is, like, more impressive, because you have just so many shenanigans on doubles. I might build, yeah, so that's kind of my plan. So that's what we're going to do. I can pull it up here. Let me open up Showdown and see if I can pull out the layout. I don't remember which one actually will open Showdown versus which one will just, like... Yeah, okay, this is the one I want. Because I can just pull Showdown up directly and not, like... Yeah. So, oh my god. What is this? My face cam is in a horrible spot for this, by the way, so I'm going to move the face cam for this screen. What in the world is... What is this screen? Okay. That's... like perfect. So we made it sucky to perfect. We're gonna move the face cam for the Showdown layout just because that's like actually abysmal. But this is a team I want to build. This is the team I am wanting to build on. It is pretty much the same team we used before, except I'm thinking about getting rid of Excadrill. I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm not going to use Excadrill. I don't know what I want to replace it with, though. I was thinking about a Moongus, but that just feels like too dirty. I don't know. I probably should have decided this before I started the stream, but this is a team we're building. So that's the game plan. That is the game plan. It's a great game plan, I feel like. We can make you a little larger than life. There you go. That's the plan. I need to actually get this team in the game, so... Oh my... Why did I even try to move things? I had things so well, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm going to move things. So... Hey. Oh, my layout. There you go. And you're still covering. Okay. There. Boom. So that's our plan. So if anyone has any rejects of said Pokemon that they want to possibly trade over, I would take them because, well, I'm going to have to catch them and breed them from scratch. So if anyone even has like a 4 IV Scyther or Scizor and you're like, hey, I'll trade you this. I'll try to trade you something decent for it. So, we did not get the win checking these out, but that's a dark type. Is that a... Which one are you? Hold on, wait, which one are you? Because this could actually be a dub. Are you the evolution? Hold up, wait. Is this Finizen or Palafin? It's a 5-star raid. That's gotta be Palafin, right? Did I just hit the jackpot of, like, raids? And it's dark, too, so Iron Hands can actually, like, do something? Loki a good team though, minus the person bringing full Corona for some dang reason. I don't even know. Let's do this. It is! Dude! That's actually the luckiest raid find of my life right there. I didn't even know this thing could be in, like, raids. That's a Finizen. Just straight up a Finizen in a raid. I don't even have to, like, do anything for it. Did I just hit the jackpot, guys? This is my first time on Violet in like a week and I already found a shiny. Oh god, Pokemon GG. That's disappointing. Our Azumarill's better because it's an empty Azumarill, which is already epic. And then ours isn't GG'd. Let's... No, we want to Drain Punch this thing. But, yeah, you know, that's not even shocking. Scarlet Violet, especially if you're playing on the Switch too, Ethan, because, like, Pokemon spawn on here like crazy. Guys, on the Switch, I could never find an Iron Valiant. Here's the thing. Here's the difference between the Switch and the Switch 2. I could never find an Iron Valiant playing on the Switch. I could never. You'd have to go to, like, that deep cave. They would never spawn by the research center. Never spawned by the research center. And then I didn't even know they could be found by the research center until I played on the Switch 2, and then I caught 3 in one session just grinding, catching Iron Hands. So, like, that's insane. That's the difference between, like, that is the difference between the Switch and the Switch 2. And shinies probably aren't that different. I only found one shiny in my playthrough, though. Only one. Which, speaking of which, how you guys feeling about the shiny mass outbreaks coming back? Are you guys excited? What are you guys excited for more, the Magikarp or the shiny outbreaks? What are you guys looking forward to more? I'm more excited about the Magikarp, personally. Which, it's so weird. Everyone's, like, not. Dude, we gotta catch this. This is actually crazy. I didn't even know this thing could be caught in raids. This is actually the luckiest raid find I've ever had. We get it in the sick dive ball, too. So now I just have a Palafin. We just have it. We don't gotta do any of the shenanigans or, like, evolution. Nice addition to the Pokedex, too. Not the best items. Not the best items, unfortunately. XL Candy's kind of nice. But yeah, no, I'm more excited for the items. I am a lot more excited for the items than anything else. I like how its physical capabilities are no different than Finizen's, but when its allies in danger, it transforms and powers up. It's such an interesting evolution concept. Look at that. It's even got, like, really good stats, too. 4 IVs. That's so hype. I cannot believe I just caught that thing in a raid. That's actually so crazy. That's actually insane. I just want to see if I can't find, like, a cool, like, Sizzle raid or, like, something. Oh... Oh, the Basculegon? The problem is I do the Basculegon raid, I'm not going to do that well. Oh, gosh, that's actually... I need to actually get on my... I need to get on my team building. I should probably do Basculegon, but I more so just want to get my team building going, so... I basically just need to start, like, breeding the Mons up. I might just, like, catch them all the stuff I need. Scyther is by Casaroya Lake, so we have a flying type. I might actually check that out. Anytime, like, especially when you have a new profile, anytime you have, like, a raid that's, like, actually good with your 1 or 2 raid mons, I feel like you have to take them. I feel like you just have to take them. Because, like, my only, like, Raidmon right now is a Iron Hands. And that's it. So, like, if I find, like, a flying raid or, like, a water raid or even, like, a dark raid, I, like, take it up. It's easy items, especially 5-star. At one point, I thought my game was trolling because I thought... Because even when I was shiny Duraludon, I wouldn't see it shiny at all. Shiny Duraludon doesn't change that much, but it's, like, just noticeable enough. It's just noticeable enough. But, you know, once you... I feel like with most Pokemon, once you hunt it so much, you kind of, like, get a... You kind of, like, get a gist of when you see it different. There's Scyther. I don't have a false swiper, which is a problem. I don't have a false swiper. I really need to get one. Where's my Palmont? There he is. There's Palmont. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's my Scyther? I lost Scyther. I lost the Scyther. Like, look at this. There's, like... I feel like I never sold Dondozos on the Switch. And then I'm just casually looking at two. Just two chonkers just hanging out in the water. So, yeah, and we lost Scyther. Hopefully Scyther will be adamant when we catch it, just right off the bat. Maybe. There's a Staraptor. The story of the Staraptor fall off in, like, Champions has to be studied. Like, I've never seen a Pokemon be so good in the meta, and then because it was so good, it became so bad because everyone just countered it. That's a Forretress. A Fire-type Forretress. That's kind of cool, actually. There's Scyther, there's Scyther. Like... How do you go from, like, being so good and then just, like, to not? Hey, what is up, Jaheim? Welcome in, man. I'm here. How are you? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Good to see you, Jaheim. I was wondering, I was like, are we going to see Jaheim on this stream? I feel like he's going to show up. Yeah, what is good, dude? What is good? Happy to see you, man. How is it going? I'm gonna... Let's try Premier Ball. Let's try Premier Ball. Ah. Yeah, welcome in, man. What is up? Thank you for the Flutter Mane, by the way, G. I get to thank you on stream. Thank you for the Flutter Mane. I do appreciate it. I do. Well, this Scyther's not going to catch. This Scyther. I'm doing great. That's good to hear, man. That's great to hear. That is great to hear, G. That is great. Happy to hear it, man. Good to see you as always. Of course, gotta be here. I do appreciate. Hopefully this is the beginning of us streaming more and more. That sucks. You just missed it, Jaheim. I think I just got the luckiest raid of my life. I found someone hosting a Palafin raid, which I didn't even know was a thing. So I just caught a Palafin, probably one of the most, like, annoying Pokemon to get in this game. And I just caught one in a raid like that. Actually, like, so lucky. I didn't even know that thing could be in a raid. That's actually insane. Critical capture, there we go. I'm trying to get my Pokemon in cool Pokeballs this time. But yeah, I didn't even know it could be raided, and the next thing I know, I'm like, is that a... You know, they're shaped the same, so I'm like, is that a Palafin or a Finizen or, Alright. That is cool. It was a cool find. It was. Oh, so I have Rotom. I have the Rotom and Scyther. What nature is that Scyther? Please be adamant. I'm not building a Trick Room team. I'm not building a Trick Room team. I need a Magikarp, but I might wait till tomorrow because we can just do the raids. So I don't really need to, like, even catch a Magic. It'd be such a waste to breed a Magikarp, I feel like. We're gonna get a 6 IV one tomorrow. And then I can just breed that for the nature I want. W stream. It's Lysar. Whose name I won't say this time. His actual name. What's up? What's up? Aren't you supposed to be at work? Yeah, what's good? What's good? W stream. You finally got a shiny Zoroark and Go? You didn't have a shiny Zoroark already? I would have thought you had one. Speaking of Zoroark, there's a Zorua. I just expect you to have every shiny and Go at all the time now. So wait, what do I need then? I need a Sableye. Does anyone have a Prankster Sableye by any chance? Anyone have a Prankster Sableye they can trade? Even just like a Reject one? I don't... No, I'm unlucky. I got one a few, well, I never evolved it, but I got a shiny Zorua. A few, like, years back, I feel like. I remember, I quick caught it. And I didn't know it was going to be shiny because I was just quick catching everything. And then I look and there's a shiny Zorua in my box. I'm like, what the heck? Where did this, you know, absolute chonker come from? Where did this absolute chonker come from? Oh, I need a flame body. Oh. I need a Talonflame. Guys, I released everything. Think about the Mareep incident. Yeah. I'm still sorry about that. I do apologize. I don't have a single Sableye in my box. Oh, no. My thing is I need a Prankster one. I don't have an ability capsule or whatever. And I refuse to use a surprise trade one. I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I just don't want to use gen garbage. How can I dog on the Pokemon if I'm using the items? It's like hating on someone who gave you $1 million. It's like, I can't use the items if I'm going to trash the websites, because then I'm supporting the websites. Where was I going? I need to go to Area 0. Gosh dang it. I hate going to Area 0. I quick caught mine too. It's kind of fun to just quick catch them. If you wait until 5 p.m., I could trade you one. I probably can do that. I probably can do that. I think I can wait. I don't need the full team right now. If I have time, I guess I'll breed for Magikarp just for the time essence, but I feel like I really don't need to. Is it bad that I stopped playing Pokemon Go? No, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Why do you look so weird? I really thought that was going to Shine Sparkle for a second, but he should be all steel then. No, it's not bad to not play Pokemon Go. I have... Guys, I'm about to be honest. Don't tell Scopely, but I may or may not have 2 accounts. I have one for transferring stuff. If I, like, catch it, and I'm like, I'm going to transfer this to my, like, Scarlet Violet save, and then I have one that I'm just like, I cannot send stuff to my Scarlet Violet save. I got to earn it in a different fashion. I don't know. My mind's weird like that. I do need one, but I'm going to catch one in Area 0. But then I really want to catch this, I really want to catch this Iron Thorns because I don't have one yet. And then maybe someone else will need it. Maybe this one will be a good nature. You don't see Iron Thorns in competitive anymore, so maybe we go for it. I low-key want a shiny hunt for a Gimmighoul and ZA. Go for it. It's the one game where you can shiny hunt Gimmighoul and Goldengo. So you should absolutely rock it. I guess you can hunt it and go occasionally. I guess occasionally you can do that. Not very often, though. Does he not get paralyzed? Am I a noob, or why didn't Nuzzle work on you? Why did Nuzzle not work on you? Oh well, we'll catch you old-fashioned style. You know, when Scarlet Violet first came out, I always said, like, Miraidon was the one Paradox exception that was better for the future mons. But now that... Do I not have a single Ultra? I have 6. But now that I, like, think about it, the idea of a future Tyranitar is actually kind of cool. Because you have Godzilla. Oh, it's an electric... I forgot. It's Electric Rock. You're right, Empty. Yeah, I'm a noob. Actual LARPer as I'm about to defend this Pokemon. Actual LARPer. Not even good stat, but that's fine. You go in the Paradox box. But it's actually... I really like the idea of... Do I have an Espeon yet? Have I caught Espeon? I don't think I have. I have. I lied. But the idea of kind of like mimicking a Mecha Godzilla is actually a cool concept. It's not just like a random Pokemon picked for nothing. It's like an actual... There's like actual kind of like lore behind it. And I think it's cool for that. So I'm going to add Iron Thorns to my list of paradoxes, future paradoxes that are actually good. I mean, obviously, competitive-wise, Iron Hands is, like, amazing in raids, but... Another one. I gotta go for the... I gotta get the Talonflame. I gotta get a Flame Body Bird on. Quick Ball. Then we'll try to catch another Iron Thorns. I just kind of want to keep them on hand so, like, I can try to trade for some version exclusives here and there. Oh, gosh. Quick Claw... Or Quick Ball kind of sucks in this gen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of sucks. And then he's just gonna do a lot of damage. But yeah, I mean... I don't know, do you guys like the future or the past paradoxes more? I can't, like, even deny... I can't even try to deny that in a competitive sense... Past ones are like... Well, actually, I don't even know. Because... like, Futuristic Volcarona, what, Slitherwing? Or Iron Moth? Yeah, Iron Moth. Where am I going? I need... Where's my repeat ball? Like... If we're talking competitive, I feel like... Fluttermane carries the past forms. If you're talking lore, I don't know. The future, you like the future ones better, Gene? Okay. I don't really know if I really like the past or future paradox ones more. I think the past ones make more sense. The past ones make a lot more sense. Kind of. Oh yeah, I was gonna catch the Iron Thorns. But like, now that I think about it, like... What was with all the hate on the future mons? Like... Miraidon is cool. Like, Miraidon is actually just like, in my opinion, better design-wise, and... Like, it's much better and competitive in raids, and then... You have Mecha Godzilla... You have Iron Moth, or whatever, which is, like, infinitely better and competitive than Slitherwing. Like, well, hold on, where did the Future Paradox hate even come from? I like the Future Paradox because Robot is cool, but I don't like how they all... Yeah, I think Iron in their name was definitely a downfall. I think that was kind of bland. I will 100% admit that. Yeah, them all having Iron is kind of goofed up, but... Alright, now I can finally get some eggs for these guys. The problem is I also have to get an Adamant and a Modest Rotom, which is gonna suck. Okay, so we have our Talonflame. It's Modest Nature. I'm not even getting lucky. This isn't even a Pokemon I need to be in Nature, but that actually makes me mad. Why am I getting a Modest Nature? on. Okay. Let's... Where am I going? Here we go. I'm going to start Frotom. Imagine we get a shiny. We're not Masuda methoding or anything. I am not live on Twitch, no, this time. Main reason being that, I want to try to find a way. So, if I stream on Twitch, I have to have 2 devices on to have both chats. And that just got really annoying really fast. And I also can't play, like, the Switch on, like, a larger screen. Like, like, when I was playing it before, I had to play on the OBS default screen. I don't want Egg Power 1. I want Egg Power 2. So... It was just really annoying. And, like, right now, I'm not playing full screen on the Switch, but I want to say it's covering, like, 80% of my computer screen with the chat on the side. Yeah, I don't like Top Red. What's that goofy-ass Mario flag, dude? So, I want to find a way to, like... I need, like, a dual HDMI output. So I can have my Switch on the monitor and then have both chats on 2 different windows on my computer. And to me, it's like... I don't know. Twitch... Trying to stream on Twitch with a fresh account is interesting. That's the best way I can put it. Like... All I get are advertisers. All I get are people trying to advertise their account. Or, like, their services. It's the same thing with, like, X. If I go on X, it's a bunch of, like, people... Like, as soon as I got X, people just dropping in my DMs. And they're like, hey, how you doing? Have you ever tried this? Or have you tried this layout? And I'm like... I try to, like, tell them bluntly, like, and not bluntly, but in, like, a nice way, as, like, I try to treat them, even when I know they're advertising, I try to treat them as just a fellow creator trying to chat. I'm like, oh, yeah, I've been making my layouts for years. I love doing it. I love the creativity and this and that. And it's true. Not lying. I haven't gotten to making, like, a full-blown layout here yet. And, like, pop-ups and emotes, which I need to do. Just haven't really had the time, or aka I've been lazy, and if I have free time, I don't want to do that. But then they just try to advertise to you, and they just push it, and they're like, oh, well, check out my work. And I'm like, well, this is cool work. Now, like, are you interested in, like, a sale? I'm like, no. And then they just don't even care about your existence after that. I'm gonna go for one more egg. We'll go for one more, and then we'll hatch them. That was screwed up. Do you see what that Ditto just did, bro? That was right at me. But... And then Twitch is like the same thing. It's like, I go on Twitch, and it's a bunch of people, like, just scouting out, like, new accounts, like, first-time streamers. And they're like, ooh, I can advertise to this person. I'm gonna get them to buy my product. And I'm like, this may be a new account, but little do you know that I'm, like... have been doing YouTube for dang near a decade, and I know how to make my emotes and stuff, and it's just a new account, and then they just don't even care about you. And it's like, I'm trying to connect, you know, I'm trying to, like, get involved with the community. I'm not trying to, like, get a bunch of people just advertising product. It's just kind of goofy. So I don't even see Twitch as being, like, that worth it right now. Alright, there we go. There's our egg. That's all I need. I just want 3 eggs so I can get an IV Ditto, or an IV Rotom. Where is... You should not be in Beloved. Talonflame, I like you, but you're not Beloved. I don't know how to put it to you bluntly. So, you know, the sum up of that long story is... I want to have a larger Switch screen so I can enjoy playing the game and not, like, strain my eyes just trying to play some Pokemon. And it's just not worth it for, like, if Twitch was bigger, like, yeah, I probably would have gotten an HDMI output today. Like, I just popped, it's literally a Goodwill down my road. I can literally just go there and probably find a multi-output, like, right now. But, like, if all I'm gonna get right now is a bunch of people advertising, like, layout service, like, elements and all that, which I can, it's just not worth it to me. Because, like, I just hate it when people do that. Like, all they see is streamers as, like, they look at new streamers and they see money signs. It's not like a, hey, like, you know, so we might pop back on, we'll definitely will pop back on Twitch. I'm not giving it up, but it's just not really, like, worth it to me right now. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's hope these Rotoms. I hope one of these, like, at least a 3 IV Rotom. Eggs hatch so fast in this game, too. Oh my gosh. Everything about, like... It's so sad to me that, like... It's amazing, but it's also sad that Scarlet Violet runs so good on the Switch, too. Because it's like, had it ran this well on the Switch 1, this game would not be that hated. It's actually a different experience on the Switch, too. Ooh. Why do they all have no... That could be a problem. That could be a problem if the no good special defense is transferring over. We have a 3 IV one, though. That shouldn't be for every single one. I know you can breed no good. And because we have best, it should be able to transfer out. So let's take this 3 IV Ditto. These two were bold. My build wasn't bold, was it? Oh, do I want modest or bold? I feel like I was running modest nature. Bold just is tempting. But I'm gonna opt out because I think the damage output is important. I don't think bold will be that important. And I can always mix around and mint if I really want to. Oh, that's interesting, though, that all three of them got no good special defense on that transfer. Like, why did all three of them get that? That's just weird to me. Because it's not guaranteed to transfer over no good. I don't know the odds of it, but, like... Ditto is 6 IVs, and... Rotom is... I don't know. I don't know how that works. I know the breeding mechanics well enough to just breed in general, like, competitive mons, but, like, I don't know how that is supposed to work. Wow, we just got 3 eggs in, like, a batch there. I'm gonna hatch those. Can we get Talonflame in this box, please? I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to think about that. Let's see what these ones are. We might as well just, like, roam around and, like, maybe find a shiny or something. Not a hop, I want a shiny. See if we just find something cool for fun. The nice thing about this, too, is once I get this out of the way, I will just always have that Rotom that I can breed, and it'll make my life so much easier. Rotom's also just a convenient one, too, because Levitate isn't a hidden ability. It's like, I don't have to deal with all that, like, hidden ability bullcrap, because that's my biggest issue right now with, like, Sableye is, I don't want to breed... I want a Prankster one. It would just be so much easier on me. Just, like, have a Prankster one and be done with that, and... It would be a lot easier. And I wouldn't have to go through a bunch of, like, Keen-Eye ones. This is full odds, too, by the way. I don't have the Shiny Charm yet, so... If we get a Shiny Rotom, it's just... And this also is a Masuda method. It's kind of funny. I mentioned it in Discord the other day. For those who are in Discord, which if you're watching, just you're not on Discord, you should join the Discord. Amazing community on there. But um, I think it's kind of ironic. Japanese Emerald is actually the hidden gem for competitive Pokemon. Specifically Ditto, because like you can just get a 6 IV Ditto. Ace Glitch isn't even that hard to set up on Emerald, and you can just get a 6 IV Ditto. And if you have a Japanese copy, that is a Masuda Method 6 IV Ditto, and then you RNG. So you can RNG a shiny Masuda Method 6. There's actually no way. There's actually no way. There's actually no way. What in the world? We just got a 6 IV Rotom breeding a 3 IV and a 6 IV together. Actually insane work. Genetic prodigy right there. Okay, hold on. Now we need the Modest Nature. So this is where we get to chill for a bit. Because these guys are guaranteed to breed me a 5 IV. They are guaranteed to breed me a 5 IV Ditto. Or a 5 IV Rotom per. Actual goat. Actually goated. Actually goated behavior right there. Let's go. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of breeding a 6 IV Ditto with a 3 IV Pokemon? Bear in mind, with also a no good and getting a 6 IV. What are the actual odds of that? Now we just need like to grab a crap ton of eggs and go for the Modest Nature. I'm not a fan of like mints. I don't know what it is about mints. I'm old school. I like my natures being static. I would mint if my base nature was my intended. It's like you spoke the 6 IV. I get, yeah, literally, yeah. I'm literally talking about 6 IVs and Dittos and, you know, everything of the kind, and then like 6 IV Ditto just spawns into existence. And then I can use this Ditto, or I can use this Rotom to like breed like a bunch of other perfect IV Dittos and like trade them out to people when they need them. It's like, hey, anyone want a 5 IV Rotom? Do you want to just save the time and just have one? And then, you know, it's amazing. It's awesome. But well, now it sucks because I actually need 2 steps. If I need the modest one, and then I need the actual attack. I need the minus attack or another 6 IV, preferably minus attack. But no, like Japanese Pokemon Emerald in Japanese is actually like the goated hidden gem game. Like I'm legit half tempted to sell my English Emerald and like buy a Japanese one, or just buy a Japanese one if I like can just, you know, and play the money cards right and find a good deal. And body armor, guys. It's like vitamin water, but I don't know. What happened? We got a 6 IV Rotom Jaheim on like our 6th egg. I think it was actually our 4th egg. Our 4th Rotom egg, we got a 6 IV Rotom, and we weren't even like breeding a crazy Rotom. We had a 3 IV Rotom with 6 IV Ditto, and we got a 6 IV Rotom out of it. Kind of insane. Like I've never been that crazy luck. But like it's the fact that you can just get a 6 IV Japanese Masuda Method Ditto. 100% legit. Like that's the only way to do it. Like, there's no actual other way you're gonna get a 6 IV Ditto Japanese legit. Like, they're all just hacked out there. But, like, Emerald, you can. And then, like, there's also just little neat perks with it. Like, you can get a Japanese Emerald Shiny Mew. So, you know, there's that. Like, obviously you can Ace Glitch an English one, but then people don't, like, look at it as, like, you know, you're gonna get a lot more, like, oh my gosh, it's hacked, even though it's not. But, like, you know, I don't know. There's just so many shenanigans you can do with Pokemon Emerald, but having a Japanese one is, like, the GOAT. That's lucky. Yeah, that was insane odds. I did not think that was going to happen. I really did not. Like, that's kind of crazy. Actually wild. I have a 6 IV Ditto from a raid. Yeah, they did do the raids. Like, it's possible to get a 6 IV Ditto, like, absolutely, but if you're gonna get, like, the Japanese Masuda Ditto, that's... You know... Yeah, I wish they'd host more Ditto raids. I do wish they'd host more Ditto raids. Getting a 6 IV one is pretty lucky, but then they had the 6-star event, which was literally just Ditto farming. Because you had a 1 in 32 chance to have a 6 IV Ditto from that. And Ditto raids were the easiest thing to do in the world. Like, easier than Magikarp, if you were playing with the right person. Because it would just transform and copy your stats. So the only thing that, like, the 6 or 7-star raid transferred over was the HP. But with defense, that meant nothing. We got Chesterberry. So, yeah, those raids were goated. Those raids were goated. I still don't trust a traded 6 IV Ditto, though. I had to get this boy on my own. Whoa. Where'd he go? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Oh my god. Playing Deltarune, because last time I played, I skipped over every single side quest. Did you actually beat the game, though, if you skipped every single side quest? Did you? I don't know if you did. How are we not getting any eggs? Let's hatch the ones we have. Maybe we're just... Maybe the game's trying to tell us we got really lucky. Again. Guys, I have to be honest. I have a confession to make. I have not fully beaten Scarlet Violet yet. I'm out here building competitive teams. I haven't even fully beaten the game yet. I mean, I've beaten the base game. And I've beaten the Teal Mask. But I have no motivation to play the Blueberry Academy right now. I have no motivation. I just don't see the point. I beat Teal Mask. I can now Chansey and Blissey farm in the Blueberry Academy, and that's why I feel like all I need. I'm also playing Deltarune to beat a secret boss I've been stuck on. Was your last account just, like, not set up for the boss, or what's the story behind that? I remember doing Ditto raids, and we just always had it... Yeah, you just have it transform into something, like, really weak. Like Magikarp, like... It's the saddest thing in the world. Like, when I've tried to join a Ditto raid, and the person who's hosting the raid brings out, like, a whole Incineroar or Koraidon. Which... The thing with the Ditto raids is it's still not that hard to beat, because a base Koraidon stat isn't terrible, but you're still dealing with the HP of a 7-star Ditto. And then you have to face Koraidon or Miraidon level stats. It's like, what are you doing? Like, still doable, but like, what are you doing? But yeah, Dreepy is the move. Magikarp is a move, too. I killed Jevil on sight, though I never know why people loved him so much. I just replayed Chapter 1, and there are so many characters I skipped over. That's how I felt when replaying Scarlet, or that's how yeah, like, replaying Scarlet Violet, like, I feel like there was just a lot of things I skipped. Like, I feel like I definitely explored more areas than I did in the other playthroughs, but then somehow I ended up getting less in the Pokedex. I don't know if I just, like, gave up or something. I just replayed... Wait, one of the attacks isn't shown where the attack's gonna go, so I end up getting... Wait. One of the attacks isn't shown where the attack's gonna go, so I end up getting hit and losing with your own attack? You're just getting hit with your own attack there? This sure reminds me of the grind to get all the shiny Rotom forms. Did you... Wait. Did you just, like, breed them, or did you do, like, outbreaks? That's another 6 IV. But it's the wrong nature. Oh, that's could be a good nature. We got another 6 IV, but then it has the wrong nature. Or is that the... No, that's not the same one. The other one's over here. Yeah. So, cool idea in retrospect. But then, wrong stats. So, it's still trash. Or wrong nature. Wrong nature. Trash Rotom right there. Even though it is the right... It's once in the stats. Gosh, I would love to get a shiny Rotom right now. If I bred a shiny Rotom with the right stats and nature, I would be like ecstatic. I would be ecstatic. To have a competitive shiny Rotom, that'd be so awesome. That would actually be so sick. It's an attack that goes in 4 ways, but there's no warning on if you're in the crossfire or not, but it started out as 1, then goes like 2 or 3, and then I get hit. You just need a good RNG roll. You just need a good roll on where the attack's gonna get. I believe in you. I believe in you, Ethan. You can do it. You can do it. That would suck to deal with, though. That would be horrendously annoying to have to try to fight out. I did outbreaks, but as usual, I got super unlucky, and it took like 3 days. Yeah. That about checks out. That about checks out. I didn't even know there were, I wouldn't mind finding a Rotom outbreak just to get a shiny one to send over to champions. That would be kind of fun. I also found out that Noelle's dad is alive, and also that you can talk to Asgore. I wish I knew the game better. I wish I knew Deltarune a little better. Ethan would know. Ethan's the guy. I'm clearly not. I can't be a LARPer. I can't be a LARPer. Alright, we got one Rotom egg left in this batch. Can we get really unlucky and get the modest nature? Perfect Rotom. The outbreak was also in a cave. Yeah, outbreaks in a cave would suck. Are you doing the mass outbreak event that's happening? Like, it's not tomorrow. I think it's Friday. We're absolutely going to be streaming that over the weekend, guys, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to do the mass outbreaks. It's kind of devious, but I kind of want to use the mass outbreaks and, like, maybe get some shinies that I can trade for, like, good rejects and stuff. Because I just don't have anything right now. This game is playing with me, dude. Look at this. That's a timid 5 IV Rotom. That's like perfect. That's perfect stats with a half-decent nature. But, like, I don't care about the speed of my Rotom. I'm literally gonna discharge. That just feels messed up. That actually feels kind of messed up that the game just did that. I need some eggs. I need faster eggs. What Pokemon are in it? Ooh, I don't remember all of them. I know there's the 7-star Magikarp raids, because that's what I've been excited about. I know Veluza. There's Veluza, which is kind of a cool shiny. Veluza, I feel like, is actually a good one to do, because Veluza is usually, like, really annoying, so you might as well just get it out of the way. You might as well just get your shiny Veluza out of the way if you want one, of course. I'm gonna put the controller down so I stop, like, clicking every 2 times, because I want to try to get, like, a good view for this batch. I don't remember what all Pokemon are in it. I do not remember. Hold up, I can actually look up. I can look it up. I can do that. Let's see. Let's see. It is... I don't need 7-star Samurai. I don't need the Samurai raids. Screw those. Here we go, here we go. I think this will tell me all my answers. Yes, okay. So you've got... It's a water event. Castoria Lake is going to have Dondozo raids, Tetsugiri, and Veluza. Each with a special personality mark. Paldea Overworld will have Psyduck and Slowpoke. Kitakame will have Feebas and White Striped Basculin. And then Blueberry Academy has Lapras. So those are the shiny raids that are going to be popping. Those are going to be the raids. The thing is, I really don't want any of the shinies in it, but I think it would be cool to get the shinies so I can, like, trade them for stuff I might need. Because there's definitely some hidden ability mons I want to get, and I don't know how the Magikarp raids are going to go. I don't know how we're going to do on getting ability capsules or ability patches. That's my big thing, is I want to get as much of those as I can, because I want to have enough to sell them to get the competitive items I need. So there is that. This has got to be like a... Hold on. Does this game have like an egg charm? I feel like if I had one, that'd be beautiful. I just feel like I'm not getting eggs very fast. Like, I want egg. I have egg power. I have the egg powers. I don't need egg power level 3 by any means. You get more eggs if they're the same species. I do have 2 6-IV Rotoms, so... But they're not from different trainers. That's another thing that, like, Emerald is just so much better about. Did my sandwich run out? I don't think it did. It hasn't been 30 minutes. Has it? There's no way it's been 30. Has it? Wait. No, we still have it. I was just say, I didn't think that was like that long. That's another thing that like kind of would suck, and it's one of the reasons I'm glad I got my Ditto from Emerald. Is that everything I catch in this game and breed, I will get eggs faster because they're different OT. That if I did it from the raid events, it's cool and all, but then you can't like... I can't catch anything in the game and then like breed it with my OT. Like competitive breeding would suck. Because, like, even if, say, I get, like, let's say I get, like, a 4 IV Litten from Surprise Trade, and I'm like, hey, I want to breed this. The moment I have a 5 IV that I want to, like, merge with the Ditto, at that point, it's just, I'm going to get no eggs. So, I don't know. I feel like the Emerald Ditto is just the absolute GOAT. I don't... Yeah, so I was really hoping this game would have like a hatching charm. Guys, I went through the entire hassle of leveling up my Iron Hands to level 100, only to then play the Teal Mask DLC and find out that I get a EXP charm. Actually disappointing. Actually disappointing. By the way, I did want to ask if anyone has a Zacian, can they touch trade me it? I sent one over from Go. And I forgot that, like, I have to have one in my game first. So I don't have a Zacian. So I can't trade my Zacian from home to Go. Well, I guess I don't need to trade for one. I do have like a different Switch account. I could just move the legendaries over quickly and back. I feel like I don't really want to do that though. I want to play natural order way. I don't know. But I do want to get that Zacian over because I want to train that Zacian up. Not that I really like need it, but it would be actually goated for the Magikarp raids. Because, you know, play rough. But then again, oh crap. We might as well finish up the, we might as well let sit for a minute or two, just like get my final eggs while the sandwich is still active. But it would actually be kind of like fun to use, but also, I guess I don't really need it because I have Iron Hands. And Iron Hands with Ice Punch. There's no way the Magikarps are going to be that strong, right? Like, what's Magikarp's base? What's Magikarp's defense? Because there's no way a 7-star raid is going to make Magikarp that powerful, you know? Yeah, Magikarp's base defense is 55 and special defense 20. 55 is kind of crazy. 55 is kind of insane. That's higher defense than Pikachu. Now I'm kind of worried. I guess I need a special attacker. I need a special attacking Raidmon. I guess Fluttermane. Yeah, Moonblast Fluttermane. That would kind of be the move. Shoutouts to Jaheim for trading me a Fluttermane. So, I guess we could just train up Fluttermane, but then I have to get to level 100. That's gonna be annoying, so... Luckily, it comes already really high leveled. Oh my gosh. Chuck followed us on Twitch. We're not even live on Twitch. What a coincidental time to find my Twitch profile. What if I am live on Twitch and I just didn't even realize? I think I lost to the secret boss near the end of it. Is it at least easy to, like, refight the boss? Oh, we have 50. Okay. This is gonna be the egg batch, guys. What is this Ditto doing? This is gonna be the egg batch where we get our perfect IV modest Rotom. This is it. This is the batch. This is the run. Let's see what raids are going on right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, Gengar. Let's hold on. We gotta take a break, guys. We gotta do Gengar. Hold on. Wait. Hold up. Oh, the person has a Rayquaza. Cool. My boy. We have to do the Gengar raid. Wait. That's a Gengar. Oh, that's sick. And it's flying? Oh no, did my music run out? No, I was gonna say, I thought I had like a 4-hour, yeah. We could also chill on some XY music. Okay. Is it weird? Does this Gengar look shiny? Oh no, it is shiny. It's a hacked raid. Oh no. It's a hacked raid. Gosh dang it. Oh, it's a hacked raid, guys. False alarm. I got so excited too. I was like, am I gonna catch a Gengar? Shout out to my like shiny eye skills. I was able to even like see that was a shiny before I even knew it was a I was able to see it was a shiny before I even saw the name, but That sucks. That sucks. Shiny Raid. I don't want that shiny Gengar. Hacker. Hacker alert. I've never even heard of that one. God Hates Me TV. What is up with all the like janky OTs lately? Like, have you guys seen the stuff going on Pokemon Home right now? Where like people are, it's like bad. Like people are like making their shiny Pokemon have like really, really offensive and inappropriate names for like AZ Floette. Like it's pretty bad. It's really bad on Home right now. I mean, you could just kill me, bro. I don't even want to win this raid. Hacked raid, hacked raid. Shit sucks. It sucks. Oh. Hack raid. Yeah, that's definitely a shiny Gengar. Ah. We'll just disrespect Pokeball it, I guess. We'll check out the Gengar. I wonder how like bad it looks. I don't know. These raids are such a gray area to me. I don't know, because, like, you still have to, like... People argue that these raids are legit, but then it's like... You had to modify your game in some way, shape, or form to, like, access the data to know where it is in there. Like, you had to. So, like... There's the arguments that, like, RNG is against the rules. Because, oh, someone had to break the rules to, like, do it. To me, the difference with this is like, it's not like someone did a universal, this is where everyone's is. Like, you have to mod your game to find your seeds. It's like, this is definitely not the same as RNG. I do think most people probably do hacked RNG. Like, if you have to mod your game to figure out anything with your RNG, then yes, you're breaking TOS. And it's illegitimate RNG. But, like, RNG in of itself is not illegit. But this is. Hi, Jam. I can't listen to the stream, so I can't hear. We'll chat. There you go. So to me, it's like a definite gray area. So I'm just gonna chat and act like I know what's going on. Look at that thing. Look at this stupid Gengar. Stupid Gengar. Stupid Gengar. I got so excited too. I don't want you. Get out of my game. Boom. I agree with what you just said, Jam. So is this. That's for you, Hager. You know what you're doing. You know he's not. Ooh. If we want to breed Gyarados today, we just get this one. I guess we'll see. We'll see if Rotom ends up as lucky. No, if I want a legit Gengar, I'll hunt one. But yeah, no, like, I wanted to get that point out of the way because I'm a defender. Here's my opinion on like RNG legality. RNG is legit. However, I think most of the way people do it is legit. I do not believe that one person breaking TOS to make a discovery in of itself breaks everyone's game. Like, if I go on Pokefinder, here's the gray area of RNG in my opinion. The gray area of RNG is that finding your secret ID in most cases people are gonna hack to do it. And if you like use PK Hex to find your secret ID, I mean at that point, yeah, it's you had to use, you know. So what I did with my Emerald was I used the Ace glitch and changed my secret ID to something I would know. And then I input that secret ID. I caught a Pokemon, input that secret ID into I input that secret ID into the Pokefinder app and then checked to see whether my mon was, you know, it actually existed in there, and it did. So that's how I knew like my RNG worked. So like if you go about it, if you can find your secret ID doing like math or like the Ace glitch just so you actually know what it is, and it's legitimate at that point. However, if you have to like PK hex like get your secret ID, then I mean at that point all your RNG just kind of went down the drain. That's my opinion on it. But to say like RNG itself isn't legit is just kind of silly to me. Same with the Ace glitch. Like I myself didn't break down my game's code at all to find it. Like someone else broke into Emerald to figure that information out. But seeded raids, you have to do that. So you have to break into your own Switch to do that, so you broke your own. You know? It's one of those weird gray areas, but... Oh, a gimme goal. Check it out. Okay. Hopefully this will be the egg. This will be the egg, guys. The egg. Ooh, I actually need to go, like, move my laundry, so... I'm gonna... I should probably go do that. Huh. I have run club later, so I need to... My running shorts are in the washer right now, and I need to put them in the dryer. Otherwise, I will not have shorts for run club tonight, so I need to go do that. So, we're gonna hatch an egg. We're gonna do some shenanigans, and yeah, I'm gonna go put my laundry up. That's my shenanigans, so I will be right back. There you go. Alright, boys, we're back. We're back. Jam won a battle in Champions. Oh, here's the problem. I don't have my Champions team set up. I don't, like, I have, like, the base mons they give you, and then I have, like, the freaking event Raichu. But I don't have, like, my team set up yet. This game's messing with me, dude. This game's messing with me. Welcome back, thank you. It's good to be back. This game is messing with me, dude. Look at this. Let's go Calm Nature. Maybe we'll just rock the Calm. I don't know. But you just got a shiny Heracross? Okay, I'm a little jealous. I love shiny Heracross. That's actually a sick shiny. Congrats on that. What game did you get it in? That is sick. Yeah, if they do Heracross outbreaks in this game, it's just over for me. I'm going to hunt it. Just curious, how far is my Pokedex to being complete? I'm not even close. I have 100 to go. Yikes. That's rough. That's rough. We'll get there. But yeah, congrats on that, man. What game did you get it in? In ZA. That's even better, because now you got the Mega. Now you've got the Mega one. I died almost near the end of the secret boss fight. But here's the thing is you didn't die. You almost died, meaning you actually still... Does this mean you won? Oh, you did die at almost. Oh. Sorry, I misread. I misread. I apologize then. That is not good. My apologies. Okay, so you got back to it. You got back to it. So back up to par there. Okay. Whoa. Toxel. We're so close yet so far to the right Rotom. I feel like I low-key want to, like, use the Calm Nature one. If I'm not modest, how high does my special attack get? Because the idea was... we're just already naturally bulky, and then we just hit hard. I'm 339. What if I go Calm? Oh. It's not bad. Calm could honestly be the play. Because we Will-O-Wisp things. So, we rock Will-O-Wisp Rotom, right? And the idea is we just... So Calm, we could actually tank hits. We could actually tank hits. So maybe that's the play. Maybe that is the play. What are we thinking, guys? Do we keep fighting for the modest, or do we just go Calm Rotom? Because also, I feel like I'd be content minting a Calm Rotom, because I can always, like... I put in the work. It's a good secondary nature. Hey, what is up, Gabby? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. What is going on? I feel like we gotta... Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking just stick to the Calm Nature one. But maybe we'll get lucky. That's bold. We're getting so many 6 IV ones. What in the world? Why are we actively getting so many 6 IV Rotoms? It doesn't even make sense. There's just so freaking many of them. Like, what the heck? That bold one's got to go in the flawless box, because that is a literal flawless Rotom right there. Begging your pardon. Yeah, I say after this we just go on to Scyther. You just go on to Scyther and try to breed our good IV1. And then we'll just get anything but Adamant, I guess. Now, Adamant I'm very strict on. It has to be an Adamant Scizor in my comp team. Because, like, what other nature is, like, better than Adamant on a bullet-punching Sword Stance Scizor? Like, especially if you're going Terra Normal like I am. Like, genuinely, what's better? Like, you could run a defensive nature, and that's cool and all, but, like, I'm gonna tank stuff anyway. I want to just go Sword Stance, guns blazing with Bullet Punch, Terra Normal, Quick Attack, and just ruin teams' lives. Like, that's the idea. That's the dream. That's the dream. I think later tonight I'm gonna actually get my champions team going so I can actually start doing some battles on champions again, because I know what I want. It's pretty similar to what I'm gonna want on this game. Maybe a couple minuscule differences, but like, eh. I still need to find a swap for the Excadrill. Really do think Amoonguss could be the play, but I don't know. I don't know. It just, I don't. Well, we'll think of something good. We'll think of something. Alright. No modest, no modest. And another 6 IV. I don't know why I'm getting so many 6 IVs. I feel like I'm just gonna rock the calm. If I get too raged out, I can always where's my calm nature's perfect IV? I know you're in here. It's not bold. It was the calm nature perfect IV Rotom. Are you it? Yes. We're gonna put you in the flawless Boyos box. Where's the bold one too? Because the bold one also needs to go in there. Because bold nature is actually a really good nature for it. The thing that makes what makes calm slightly better is just the fact that we already have Will-O-Wisp, so, like, genuinely, what's the point of doing anything else? Okay. Should probably, like... Okay, there we go. It's probably not a good idea to host a picnic so close to the edge of a cliff. But we're gonna do it anyway. I wonder, can you, like... You back. Aww. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh. You cannot throw the soccer ball off the edge of the cliff. In case anyone was curious. You cannot do that. Unfortunately. As fun as that would have been. That's actually a disgusting sandwich. Imagine going to just eat the best peanut butter banana sandwich of your life and then all 3 of the bananas are just all on one end. Actually disgusting behavior. Well, here's to hoping we get same amount of luck except Adamant Technician this time. See, I don't think that's a hidden ability by any means. Where's my team build? Yeah, hidden ability is light metal. Which is actually worse. That's actively worse. Well, this is going on. I want to think about what I want my 6 Pokemon to be. Excadrill is good. Like, I'm not opposed to keeping Excadrill. I feel like when I played this before, Excadrill just didn't do much. Like, it's fast. It's okay. I definitely would rock Jolly over Adamant. That's something I did before. Like, I definitely need to change. I don't know. I have Showdown up, so I promise I'm not just, like, looking at nothing. I guess my fear with 2 Steel types is our Fire weakness, but Excadrill is also Ground. And then we're going to put Gyarados on the team, and then we're going to have Rotom on the team. So it's like... You know what? I think I'll keep Excadrill. I will keep Excadrill. The only issue is also, how many hidden abilities do I have on this team? I have Prankster, Moxie, so I guess I might have to wait till tomorrow to do a Gyarados. I have 3 hidden abilities. So I need to try to find, like... I need to try to find said hidden ability mons before I breed them down. What's it looking like on Pokemon Home? I'm gonna check out Pokemon Home. Let's see what's on the Home GTS right now, because if we're popping with some, like... If we're popping some, like, good IV mons... My fear is, like, I also have a lot of, like, paradoxes, like Iron Hands, which Violet players would, or Scarlet players would probably really like. But then it's like... I don't know. Like, if I look up Sableye, what's the Sableye market looking like? Don't even have it. There's not even... Well, I guess I need to hit... Yeah. Ooh. There's no Prankster ones, though. I've got no... Oh! Prankster one for a Goldengo. I don't have a Goldengo to trade for that. This person actually bred one, and then... But then it's the wrong nature. It's all the wrong natures. What am I doing? I need to be on my game. I can't be like... This is the first round of Scythers. Why am I getting multiple eggs of them? That was such a waste. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is my biggest ops right now, is I have to get Prankster Sableye. I have to get Prankster Sableye. I need a hidden ability Magikarp, which I think is Rattled. Or just a Moxie Gyarados. And a Mold Breaker Excadrill. So we're going to be struggling a little bit. We're going to struggle just a wee bit. And that's okay. Porygon 2 is my original Mon, yeah. And then I swapped it for something. Can't remember what. So at some point I might build a Porygon 2 in this game. There's a Riolu. I kept finding Lucarios during GoFest. Or, like, when I would pop on and be able to play it. And I was really hoping I'd get a yellow Lucario. I was really hoping. That would have been kind of cool. You can't win them all, but I tried to win them all. Let's hatch these eggs. Come on. I just wanted to be at the top of the mountain. I didn't know it was going to be this high. I did not think it was going to be this high. And we still ain't even up there. Took me to the top here. Let's go. I do need to keep on the watch for the, Ooh. Shiny Altaria would have been cool to see. Because now, you don't want to get the Swablu. Like, everyone expects a Swablu when you see 5. You get the Altaria, and then you're like, whoa. Hey. You see the Altaria and then you're like, whoa. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Yes, absolutely. Make sure to like the stream. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. Haven't already. Absolutely. That is right. We need to just like... Hey, what is up, Poto? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Do you want a free shiny? I'm quitting. Someone else might want them in the chat. I will probably decline, but I appreciate the offer. Why are you quitting? What's going on? Just not interested in the game anymore, or... What's going on? I might keep my, prankster all up while I'm doing this, because I need a prankster Sableye. Everyone's, like, trading Keenai and, like, stall ones. It's like... Someone had a prankster one up for a Goldengo, and I just don't have a Goldengo right now. It's unfortunate. Lost interest. I got you, man. That's fair. That's fair. I understand. Someone else in chat, if anyone wants some free shinies. If anyone else wants them, I appreciate the offer, but I am okay. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry to hear you lost the interest, man. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe the Pokemon Spark will hit you again. I just have to make sure it's not Ezla. I have to make sure it's not an Ezla one, because that will not go into Scarlet and Violet. Do I want a Scarlet egg instead? Ooh. It's a version exclusive. But I think I got one from Go that I transferred over. So I do think I'm okay, but I do appreciate the offers. If anyone wants to take advantage of this. If anyone wants some free shinies from Poto over here, I definitely recommend you guys take it. You guys got a chance for some free shinies here. Definitely recommend. Okay, so we're not gonna get a... We're not gonna get a magic... Or we're not gonna get the... Oh my gosh. Guys, if you look up Magikarp right now... On, Oh my goodness. Dude, if you look up Magikarp on Pokemon Go right now, it is just shiny ones. Everyone wanting an Eternal Flower Floette. Let's see what we got here. No Adamant. What's our best IV one? We have a 3 IV. 3 IV, 3 IV. It's looking like our best from this batch is 3 IVs. Okay. I guess we'll just hatch this one lone egg. Actually, I'm gonna breed a couple eggs. This isn't like a total waste of time. What's our best one here? I guess they're all 3 IVs, so we'll just go U. I guess. There we go. Yeah, if you look up Magikarp right now, it's insane. There is a Magikarp for a Roly-Poly from Let's Go. Actual goated. Dude just wants a Roly-Poly. If I could trade him, I would. I need a rattled Magikarp. That's a Swift Swim Adamant one. I need rattled. I'm not getting rattled anywhere. Not unless I have an AZ Floette. I wonder if anyone messed up their thing. This is a Pogo Stamp Magikarp. I guarantee someone on here did not put Eternal Flower. I guarantee there's one person on here. Everyone wants a Eternal Flower for a shiny Magikarp, which... I mean, cool, I guess. Yeah. Everyone wants that Eternal Flower. It's insane. I don't think it's a shiny Magikarp for a platform. That's pretty rare. No, it's not a good deal, but here's the thing. Is let's be honest here. They're not going to get a legit Magikarp. Or they're not going to get a legit Floette for that. Like, it's going to be a hacked AZ Floette. So, it doesn't really matter that much. It's not that big of a deal. Oh. Hold up. Do I have a Servine in Pokemon Go right now? Do I have a Servine in Pokemon Go? If I have a Servine in Go, I might have a goated trade I'm about to do right now. I think that was like a perfect 4. It was. So we can actually use those to hatch that bad boy. Come on. Let's do these eggs. Okay. There you go. Boom. Do I have a Snivy is the question. I don't have enough candy to evolve it. Well, that just sucks. There are a lot of Drillburs actually on the GTS right now. I need a Mold Breaker one though. Or like, what's Drillbur's hidden ability? Is it Mold Breaker too? Does Drillbur just utterly ignore all and every ability that a Pokemon has? Let's see. I need Drillbur. Yeah, Mold Breaker's its hidden ability too. So yeah. But yeah, no, it's not a good trade in theory, but like my thing is like it's just a bunch of like genned cloned ones. It's like it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you can like clone up 100 AZ Floette and just trade them out for whatever on the GTS, I mean, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. Ooh, what's this? Well, that got my hopes up for nothing. It's just a stupid Basculin. I just need like a good trade. I need a Mold Breaker. This person has a Mold Breaker Ursaluna, or no, they have a Mold Breaker Drillbur and a Safari Ball level 1. But then they want an Ursaluna. Like, how is that fair in any way? I'm not gonna trade my Ursaluna in the game for that, you know? This person level 1 for a Goldengo and it's Dream Ball. So that's kind of fair. A Jolly Mold Breaker for a Goldengo is kind of fair. I could see that. I dig it. I'm in no way gonna do that trade. This person is wants a Wiglet, but it's not Mold Breaker. Yeah, getting stuff is hard nowadays. Getting stuff is hard. It's hard to be getting them good mons. I need to pop on Surprise Trade a little bit, because I bet I could get some good hidden ability mons from there and stuff. There's Sludge Bomb. Good mons. I'm not finding any of them that are like worth a good trade. It's hard. It's rough out there. This person... Yeah, here, Ethan. If you thought Shiny Magikarp was bad... Here. If you thought a Shiny Magikarp was bad for an AZ Floette... Ooh, Gallade. I don't have a Gallade yet, do I? But if I catch that, all my Scythers are going to level up, so I probably shouldn't do that yet. Let me box them first. Try a level 1 non-shiny Drillbur in a Ultra Ball for an AZ Floette, because this person has that up. I'm not kidding you. On the home GTS right now, you can trade your AZ Floette for a level 1 Drillbur, non-shiny, Mold Breaker. That's the only good thing about it, is it's Mold Breaker. And it's in an Ultra Ball, and it's level 1 non-shiny. Actually insane behavior. I went through AZ, the post-game. Oh, no, yeah. If a legitimate one, in no world, you would never want to make that trade. That's just never going to happen. I have 5 Ultra Balls. That's not good. But I want this Glade for the Dex. But like, I'm just saying, like, the value of AZ Floette is in the beholder. Because like, if you got it yourself, you put in the effort, you did everything and got your AZ Floette, you know, absolutely, it's, you know, don't trade that for anything. Absolutely, but like, I'm just saying, like, there's so many people who just like gen bottom. They just gen bot it out the butt. And at that point, it's like, I mean, they're valueless. Like, this, guys, this low kicks right here on the screen is more valuable than a AZ Floette mass gen because, well, it's not gen. That one is not gen. There's a shiny one. Quite literally, all I know about home right now is GTS currently went from Ferroterm. Yeah, no, it went really fast. It's because of Pokemon Champions. Everyone wants one for Pokemon Champions. And it's just insane. Like, the market is so wild for the AZ Floette. And the AZ Floette, guys, the AZ Floette situation right now in Pokemon is actually insane. Because AZ Floette is the most... It is like the almost anti-supply and demand example out there. And it's actually insane, and the trade value of it needs to be studied, because AZ Floette is genned out the butt. I mean, there's Twitch bots and giveaway YouTuber. Yo, we just got an Adamant 5 IV Scyther. Oh, there's a 3 Iron Balance, by the way. They just need to be moved. Dude, what? Why are they still on my game? I thought I got rid of those. I thought I erased them. I'll do that later. What? And it's Technician, which I don't think he's guaranteed Technician, right? You know, he kept Swarm. Yo, we just hit the jackpot. We just hit the actual jackpot. Okay, so we're done. We have our Scyther. Cool. Awesome. Actually, no need for it anymore. That's crazy. I need to erase those. I'm gonna do that for my sanity. Because they're about to catch up to me. Dude. That's insane luck. That we just got that Scyther so quick. Ooh. I'm gonna do Blissey because its defense is nothing, and that should give me a lot of Terra Shards. Crazy, welcome to the stream. What is up, Crazy? We have returned. We have returned. We are back. We had another stream. This is technically our return stream because we were back, then I moved, and now we're back again. So... You know, imagine there's a random caught Route 1 Pokemon that was caught Route 1, nothing changed. No, I mean, Ethan, I guarantee you that's somewhere on the home GTS. I mean, I just... Empty. Or not empty. I don't know why I said empty. Ethan, I just found a level 1 Ultra Ball Drillbur. Someone caught a Excadrill and a Ultra Ball, bred it, and threw it on the GTS for a Eternal Flower Floette. Actually insane behavior. Yeah. Actually insane behavior. Like, it's insane. But no, the market for it is insane because... It's probably the most genned Pokemon out there right now. It's actually the most genned Pokemon out there. But people are still like trading crazy mons for it. Like if you go on like a Facebook or a Reddit like trade community post, I need to go actually like erase those like non-good mons that I have. If you go on one of those posts and you see someone offering like a Pogo shiny legendary, 99% legitimate, um, the comments are all like, I have an Eternal Flower Floet. And you know dang well that that person did not get that Eternal Flower Floet legit. They put a random shiny on GTS. And got the Floet, or they went on a trade bot, and then they're trying to use that Floet to trade for like actual legitimate shinies. And it's actually like disgusting behavior. Like, it's actually atrocious. Like, actually devious. Like, it's actually bamboozling that people are doing that stuff. Like, it's sick. It's sick. Like, it's stupid. Maybe sick is like a little too harsh a word, but like, it's stupid. I don't need all y'all. None of y'all mean nothing to me. Not you guys. The Pokemon. The Route 1 Poco Path Pokemon that I am currently deleting. That I don't need. Because I'm not going to use any of them for any specific purpose. But it's a crazy thing because it should be like the most least valuable Pokemon right now. But for some reason, people are like actually trading like legitimate shinies for a hacked AZ Floet. And it's stupid. It's actually pointless. Like, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. Like, what are you actually doing? Like, what? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I just don't get it. It's one of the easiest Shandmons to get right now, and it's just funny. Like, I open up a trade post and then it's all just like hacked AZ Floet offers, and it's like, what are you guys doing? Come on, you're better than this. Actually better than this. What's the third mon on my team that doesn't need a Hydreigon? Ooh, we have hit problematic territory because I don't have a Dino in my game. I don't have a Dino in my game. I want to breed a Hydreigon, but I don't have a Dino. Do I want to go? Possibly? Or like a Zweilous or something? Yeah, I don't have a Dino at all. I was like, what's the next mon? I feel like I should be able to do this with ease, and then... Yeah. Yeah. That Litten actually has a good IV, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, just hack the float yourself like a real man. Well, I'm not telling people to go and hack their game. I'm just saying, like, it's so crazy to me to go on GTS. It's just so crazy to me to go, like, get a gen Floet that you know is gen, and then just go start, like, offering it for, like, legit mons and stuff. What are the trade codes? Can I try to get a Dino? That's the rough thing about Violet. That's the one thing that holds Violet back from being the best individual Pokemon game. It doesn't have Dino. Okay, so Dreepy is the trade-off for Dino. So I just need to catch a Dreepy and then go on the trade code server and do that. Okay. I need a Dreepy. And I know they are everywhere on Lake Michigan over here. Let's go here. I did not need that to be my destination. Actually did not need that to be my destination. Whatever. Guys, let's see how long it takes us to find a Dreepy. Oh yeah, because I haven't played the Blueberry Academy yet, I can't, like... I can't glide. I can't, like, fly. Imagine they hacked in the Eternal Flower Floet. But then realized the OT Float was there, not... Hacked in OT Float was theirs, and not... when the game first, like, started getting, like, hacked, like Legend ZA, that was actually like it was kind of a similar thing that was happening because like people didn't realize that like the AZOT was different between English and Japanese, that there'd be a space between the A and the Z. And people started hacking in like English AZ floettes that had like the OT wrong because they didn't know, and like Jenners are kind of just usually pretty sloppy. Ooh, a Dreadnought. We need that. I need Dreadnought for the decks. Can I just like... I just want to... No! 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 Go away! Haha, there we go. Yeah, like, so, like, Jenners were just sloppily, like, doing that because they didn't know any better. So, like, it was pretty easy to detect, like, a 100% guaranteed hacked flip, but now, like, it's not. And it's just rough out there. Quick Ball, actually the worst Pokemon in the world. Oh, crap. Should I Master Ball it? You're about to send me to the Pokemon Center. I'm gonna run away. Yeah, the AZ trade market right now is just so stupid because the demand is more than meeting the supply, but people are just trading like an atrocious amount for it. Where's my team? Oh, and of course, Palma is nowhere to be found. There it is. I don't know why Palma's in Beloved. You're not beloved. You're just tolerated. Get out of there. And you get down here. You get down here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, no, Nuzzle's not going to knock him out. He's a Dreadnought. Yeah, we're chilling. We're actually just chilling. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Do I have a netball? I don't. I don't have a netball. But we can Ultra Ball and get a good capture, and boom. Now we have Dreadnought. And that'll be in addition to the Pokedex. So that's chill. I'll get the Shiny Charm eventually. I just want to not deal with that right now. I have returned. Welcome back, Jaheim. Welcome back. There. Just go down here, I guess. I need a Dreepy. I need a Dreepy so I can trade for a Dino. Do you care if I talk about some rumors? Nah. Rumors aren't really spoilers. They're just, you know, like, rumors. I do appreciate you asking. But yeah, like, they're just, like, speculation. I've heard a lot of rumors. Here's my thing, is I take leaks about this game with so much more of a grain of salt. Just because I know this game's going to be a lot harder to leak and data mine in general. It's like, I don't know. I'm definitely down to talk about the rumors and stuff, because, like, they're not official. So we're not really, like, spoiling anything, because we don't know anything. It's just all, like, rumors and, like, stuff right now. And then, like, even, like, the quote-unquote leaks people are, like, backtracking on, and, like... It's a mess. It's a true blue mess right now. Why can't I find a Dreepy? I guess I need to actually, like, go in the lake. Ooh. Where are they? Oh! Palooza! No! Palooza, nobody likes you. You have no friends. Yes, I want a Dreepy. I want a Dreepy so I can trade it out for a Dino, hopefully. If this Quick Ball doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Okay, it's going to work. What do I think about an evolution for Arcanine? If that happened, are we talking like a... making it 3-stage or like another form? If a... If that happened, I mean, that'd be kind of busted, because, like, aren't Arcanine stats already, like, really good? Like... Yeah, Arcanine already has, like, kind of decent, like, stats. So, I mean, be kind of crazy if they did that. It's not impossible. I don't know, Eviolite too, because now you already have really good attack, and then you're just Eviolite Arcanine. Would actually go so hard. Wait, so the code is 03700305. 0370. I don't know if this is, like, still going to be that active, but here's to hoping. I haven't really heard any rumors from the ways, but all I'm hoping for is an evolution for Swellow. Swellow being back alone is goated. The only game on the Switch that, like, Swellow has been, like, on is BDSP. So, like, Swellow hasn't actually been a mainstream competitive Pokemon. Like, at all. Like, it was in BDSP. Like, it hasn't seen any actual competitive action since Sun and Moon. Like, you have to pop on Showdown if you want to do that. I'm actually going to be right back, guys. I'm going to be right back real quickly. And then we're going to try to get this trade code going. So, I will be back in a second. Alright, we're back. We are back. Let's try to get this trade. We need to try to find a dino. We need to try to find a dino. I mean, Bisharp got... Yeah, Bisharp did. I'll be honest, Bisharp was goated without an evolution. Like, King Gambit's alright, I guess, but I could have lived without it. The coolest thing about King Gambit, in my opinion, is that it gave a buff to Bisharp. That Bisharp got the Eviolite. Yeah, Bisharp was busted, and now you can rock Eviolite Bisharp, and it's insane. Wasn't Bisharp, like, actually in the NFE tier for a little bit? And it just instantly was like, yeah, you can't be an NFE. Why was that even an idea? Bisharp will forever be a goated Pokemon. I would rock Bisharp alone on a doubles team or even like a singles team or something. I don't even need the King Gambit. Yeah, I think the server is dead. It was alive for a little bit. But now everyone's done their like trade evos and stuff. I doubt I'm gonna find a dino on Pokemon Home that's like actually fair. I hella doubt it. I don't see it happening. Like I said, the Violet... It does lose the version exclusive war to that. It does lose the version exclusive war. What if you want for a dino? Of course they want an AZ Floette. Someone. Hold up, guys. I have a lead. I have a lead. I have a lead. I need a Skiploom. I need a Skiploom and I need it pronto. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I need to go to Artisan. I need to go to Artisan. I forgot I had a whole box of shiny Alolan Raichus from that Pichu event. Oh yeah, I remember when they did that. Yeah, that was insane. Yeah, Alolan Raichu is the popular one. Everyone went for the Alolan Chew. Just a busted easy way to get like an Alolan Raichu Paldean origin. That was a fun event. That was fun. I'm so excited that they're back. Like, even if I don't care too much about the shinies personally, I think it's just a thing to like get people playing the game. Because like it really did seem like they just gave up on... It seemed like they really just gave up on Scarlet and Violet for a bit. And it was kind of like depressing because it's like, that's actually the most like disrespectful thing I've ever seen them do to one of their games. It was just like, hey, we actually don't care about this game anymore, so we're just going to throw all these event mons, or all these, like, starters, and that's it. I wish they were keeping the rank seasons going, and then they were just like, this is the last rank season. And it's never going to fluctuate or rotate or anything, and it's just like, what a waste. Like, treat it like ZA, at least. Have some fun with it. Like, Scarlet Violet's not out of the... It shouldn't be out of the competitive picture like that. So... Yeah. Little disrespectful what they did, but what can you do about it? Alright, we have our Skiploom. We need to go to Pokemon Home. We need to deposit this guy pronto. We need to deposit this guy ASAP. Yeah, I'm glad they're bringing the events back. I'm probably only going to hunt a male shiny white, Sharbassum shiny. Yeah, that's the thing is, it's a really good way to get one for champions. So, definitely, like, worth it for that alone. Let's say Veluza's kind of cool. Veluza's not bad. Where's my Skiploom? There we go. Like, I might go for one for champions. That could be kind of fun. I think tonight I'm going to try to actually build my champions team. Okay, there we go. Just so I can actually start, like, getting on champions and getting some champions vids and stuff. I would like to do that. I just want to build it in, I want to build it on Showdown first, just so I know, like, what sets I'm going to use and whatnot. But it's probably going to be a very similar team core. I mean, Sableye, Rotom Wash, and Scizor are absolutely making the team cut. So... Come on, Dino. I need you. Yes. We did it, boyos. We're trading a Skiploom for a Dino. A modest Dino, by the way. Look at that. Modest Dino. I don't even know why they wanted a Skiploom. This is actually like a crazy deal on my end. Like, this is horrendously unfair for them. But They did it, not me. So I don't want to be on Violet yet. I actually don't know why they did that. But let's see its IVs, because it's from Pokemon Go, so maybe maybe it had some good stats. It didn't. It's garbage stats, but it's modest. And it's SS. I should have checked, because if it was S-Law, I'd be a little annoyed. I would actually be so upset. So then it wouldn't actually go on to the game. That would be a little disappointing. That would be a little depressing. Well, there we go. We're chilling. We're chilling. We did good. We did good. Okay. Let's get this dino, boys. It's already modest, so we don't even gotta worry about none of that. Really good stuff. Solid. Solid. Actual solid stuff. After this, we kind of hit a roadblock, though, because then I have to get 3 hidden ability mons, and I don't have ability patches. Which is a problem. That is a problem. We'll be okay, but... we will be okay. Okay, we got our dino. We got our dino. Cool, cool. It's a hustler, but we got it. Look at that beauty. Addition to the Pokedex, too. This stream has been unironically really good for filling up my Pokedex. I haven't even been trying for it to be, but we're almost down to 100 away, so there is that. I need to connect to the internet. I want to see if there's any raids. Want to see if there's any raids going on. Let's see. Not really. Nothing like crazy good. Alright. Well, I do think, I think that's probably we'll cut the stream. Just because I gotta get ready for the run club soon, and I have a little bit of an ear infection, so having the headphones on for hours is kind of hurting my ears. So, do want to thank everyone for showing up. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. I don't know when I'm gonna go live next. I'm gonna try to go live for sure this weekend, just because the events and whatnot. So, JJ signing out. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day. If you're watching this and you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Daily Pokemon content, mostly uploads, but streams too. So I don't know who's all on here right now, but we'll see you, Ethan, Crazy, Jaheim. Everyone is on the stream right now, and I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your night. Bye, JMW stream. I'll see you next time. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys on the next